my god. Sorry, chat. I got goddamn ants. Alright, the ants have infiltrated. First damn year with ants in the damn house. Nah, it's not a dirty environment. They just somehow found their way in this year. Are we going into presentation mode? Feels good, man. Sony, Xbox, and SGF next week. Boys, you gotta call out of work. Call your boss. Tell him you're fucking sick. This is the future of gaming. Is there anything? What is gonna be announced? Yo, whoever is, dude. Whoever, if there's another hero shooter being announced, no way. All the hero shooters, they're like, make all of them generic as fuck. Everybody plays the same person. Holy shit. Dude, this is the second time Xbox has said GTA 6. I feel like they don't even know when it's coming out. Rockstar hasn't even told their main partners yet when it's coming out. Even their engagement baiting. They're like, do you know? Do you know yet? Do you know? The highest communication in PlayStation and Xbox. They're like, guys, are we going? Is it November? Is it November? They're like, we're not. We have no idea. We don't know. They just posted this year. Chat, it doesn't matter what you say about Xbox. I think their presentations always deliver. I swear to God. Every time they do a presentation, it's like, what the fuck? That was actually pretty good. That's not even glazing, bro. Like, the past 3 showcases, you think it's going to be bullshit, and there's like 1 or 2 games you add to the list. This is year packed with incredible games for Xbox players to enjoy, from Halo, Campaign Evolved, LoL, Gears of War, E-Day, Call of Duty, to Control, Resonant, and GTA 6. In order to plan our game launches through the holidays in a way that works best for players, we're moving Fable to February 2027, so it can have the dedicated moment it deserves. We're excited to be giving players a major new look at Fable, as well as our broader lineup at Xbox Game Showcase on June 7th. Interesting. Gears of War E-Day is kind of like, I don't know, man. Who here's pogging for Gears of War E-Day? I like the prequel nature of it. I've always been... Gears of War is good. I'm not like fucking diehard, but I know Gears of War fans are fucking diehard. I wonder, E-Day I'll try. I'm not like holy shit about it though. I will try it because the games do look really, really good. I remember playing the one that released on PC and it looked fucking incredible. But it did just kind of, it was a little flat. Yeah, they pull off the visuals and the optimization really good, but then usually it falls a little flat. Brother, Gears devs are Unreal Engine experts. We will see. Yeah, I mean, maybe E-Day is going to be like a really good comeback to it. New list of games on the wish listy. On the 6th, is Sony first? State of Play is the first one. Bro, I hope they deliver, man. Okay, Sony has had so many L's, you know. Oh my God. Poor Sony. Not poor Sony. Not poor Sony, but they have just oof after oof. Saros wasn't that bad. Saros was decent. I would say Saros wasn't as memorable as Saros was all right. It was good. It was good. Wasn't Returnal one of the best-selling games on PlayStation? Or was it not very popular? It sold like 1 million. Oh yeah, it was too hard for casuals, so most people didn't finish the game. Oh yeah. That's actually crazy, dude. Game was too hard. Oh yeah, we're gonna see a deep dive into Wolverine. We are gonna see that. Wolverine is going to make or break. I think Wolverine is the last superhero video game I want. I have superhero single player. Like, I feel like, do we really want more single player superhero video games? How are we feeling on the superheroes? I feel like there's barely any juice. For me, there's barely any juice left in the superhero universe. Some of you motherfuckers are still holding on. I guess Blade. Sure. Isn't Blade under development? Oh yeah, Blade is under development. Or did it get canceled? Was it Ubisoft making Blade? Who the fuck is making Blade? It's the Dishonored devs, Arcane Studios. I could see there being an update for Blade this year. I could see them maybe showing gameplay this year. And it comes out next year. Chat, what are we thinking here? What's insane? I feel like most of the games that are coming out are already announced. I feel like the year seems like it's a bit stacked. The whole schedule is filled in. There's gonna be no new massive reveal coming out this year because it's kind of, I think it's just too packed. Even with Fable, Fable was the first to show that they're moving the release to 2027. Anything new they show is not coming out this year. Or this show is going to be a massive advertisement for everything coming out this year because there's shit. It's like everything's booked. And then motherfuckers still don't know about GTA 6. Everybody's staying clear of the nuke of November and then spacing out their video game releases. And then it's like literally killing your game if you just drop it into a heavy month of releases. StarCraft from Xbox? Nah, man. That shit's getting announced and it will come out in like 3 years. Hogwarts Legacy 2 at State of Play. What about the game everyone turns to when GTA 6 gets boring? Well, GTA 6 is going to be fun, but, you know, I think the real life gets boring eventually, so that's why other games will still be fine. GTA 6 just has, is just massive. But even, you know, you're going to want to go to other fucking games eventually. You're still bound to fucking reality in GTA. The driving's fun. The shooting is fun. The map's going to be good. The story's going to be all right. The multiplayer, hopefully they actually figured their online out. If this is going to be the most expensive piece of software in gaming history and the online is still as shit and the menus are still as shit as GTA 5's and Red Dead Online, oh, bro. The Nintendo networking dev, it probably has like a contract with Rockstar because I don't know what to tell you, brother. Oh yeah, man, I did Suica. Oh yeah, bro, just give me the code. I can do it for your game. Those long loading screens. People hating on GTA 6 just to be cool is gonna be insane. It's Rockstar and they have spent millions for that. You motherfucker. Dude has his bags packed next to his computer. Already phoned his family. I'm moving. I do in November. The guy's gonna live there. Release date for the new Control game. Yeah, we're probably gonna see a lot of Control stuff. Boomer mad because people are hyped? What are you talking about, dude? I'm hyped too, bro. What are you saying? I'm literally jumping right now, bro. I'm so hyped. Hold on, there's gonna be some mini announcements today as well, leading up to all the Summer Games Fest. I saw Jeff tweeted out, yo, I said, these are my top 3 hyped games. There's like a top 5. There's like a top 7. I don't even remember all of them. StarCraft 2 FPS, unannounced. It's happening. The leaks are real. Fucking Phantom Blade 0. And the third one, I didn't think they were going to be here, but this means this game was not canceled. This means it is not canceled. The Chinese game that I think will be better than fucking Wukong. It looks like a God of War Uncharted. I forgot the name. Blood something. And apparently they are going to be there. What is it called? Blood Message? You guys remember the trailer? I think this game might be fucking the biggest game from China. Oh, 11 months ago and they got more footage. Remember this trailer? This shit looked fucking good. Yeah, I think this is going to be better. I think it's going to be better than Wukong. Look at the way God of War fuses the gameplay into the cinematic. Or into, like, the animation. It looks like that. It looks like it goes from gameplay to then, like, a clear cut to the animation finish off. Like, clearly you can differentiate between the two. This is not a Diablo cinematic, bro. What are you talking about? This is clearly... These look like in-game shots. Some of these... No, Diablo, that doesn't fucking make sense. What are you talking about, bro? We'll see. Potential best game out of China. But then there's also that other one with the really good sword sounds. That I don't know what happened. I always forget because there's like 6 sword games coming out, but there's one exceptional one. I always forget the name of it. Is this the other one? Oh yeah, this is the only. Is that whatever happened here 3 years ago? Is this game canceled? 2 years passed, no news about it. This was like the only actual good sword game coming out. There's been a spam of sword games. This one seemed like the exceptional one. Mudang got canceled. Yeah, Mudang got canceled. Feels bad. I think this one got canceled too. Nah, dude, they delete this. This game got canceled, bro. Market saturated with samurai games. Yeah, even with like that really good one that came out that was not what was it? The free-to-play one? Where Winds Meet? Yeah, like Where Winds Meet was so well received. Tides of Annihilation looks like it's a 50-50. I was not interested because a lot of the gameplay looked kind of potato-ish. But then this trailer fucking sold me on the game. This boss fight was sick as fuck. Like, this was awesome looking. The way the ground splits. Yeah, like that looks fucking crazy. That's sick, man. Yeah, like this right here, it's like, okay, the devs, I think, know what the fuck they're doing here. When you see this shit, that looks awesome. Very Final Fantasy. Yeah. Yeah, like this right here, I was skeptical about this game, but this right here made me interested. Too weeb coded? Maybe. When is this shit coming out? Is there no release date for this? Yeah, I hope they pog off with this, bro. That boss fight was like, all right, it's not just like another one of these. Because there are a lot of these type of games coming out now, bro. You even have the Game Shark one. No way. Guild Wars 3? No way. Big things in the games industry is brewing. Will you be watching? No way. Guild Wars 3 would be insane. Guild Wars 3 would be the only thing that would potentially defib the fucking MMOs without it being just fucking slop. With like potential of actually honing it in. Yo, World vs. World, was it World vs. World vs. World? That PvP game mode was great. I do kind of hope they make it a little more wowy where, you know, there's more stats on gear. I know some people like the, you just pop in and make more grind fucking cosmetics, and then people said they patched it and it is a little more WoW-like. I want it full blown. I hope it's Trinity. I hope there's like actual gear upgrades while following everything else Guild Wars style. I don't think it will be though. But a Guild Wars 3? Oh my god. Damn, they have no fucking hype. Feels bad. Western devs are incapable of making a good MMO. Okay, man, that's factually wrong. You just sound like a guy who enjoys Korean MMOs that are designed to fucking... It's not even you playing, bro. It's your wallet playing, buddy. And then they just drip feed you shit. Fuck out of here. What are you even talking about? There are great Western MMOs. Just lately, they've been potato. Dude, if this is truly Guild Wars 3 and not a Guild Wars 2 expansion, that would be wild. Wild. Because quality-wise, if you look at any devs, there's no dev team making an MMO. The only dev teams that actually have experience and a fucking portfolio, ArenaNet is the only other one. Unless it's like some fucking Kickstarted bullshit or fucking Riot. But the Riot one, they have, even Riot is copium. Even Riot might not pull it off because they have no MMO experience. These guys have MMO experience and they actually make AAA MMOs. Like Guild Wars 2 for its time was an insanely good looking game and played really well. Other than if this isn't Guild Wars 3, I don't think there's any other massive dev team out there with an actual experience for MMOs that produce quality. Without there being some weird fucking stipulation like, oh my god, it's early access, blah, blah, blah. Like, they will deliver like, hey, this is a $60 product MMO of what you expect. If it's not them, there's nobody else. Everybody else has already tried it. Are you going to check out the new marathon season? Brother, I do not believe I'm revisiting that software anytime soon. I do not think so, unless I got to put on my business suit.
You could pull it off. Who knows?
I told you the future. The future is gonna be no GPUs, cloud gaming. This is phase one. Ain't no more fucking. It's all gonna be subscriptions now or some shit. It's not gonna be actual hardware that you got. Slowly, these GPUs are gonna be phased out. Who knows what the last GPU is gonna be? It's gonna be all cloud gaming. If we're talking about trying to get shit in the hands of everybody too, cloud gaming sounds like the greatest accessibility for someone making software, because it's like anyone can play it. It's so easy. It doesn't matter the fucking optimizing for everyone's bullshit. All of that goes out the window. Now it's like, you stream it on your any device. Boom, boom, easy. Latency, though, who the fuck knows? By then, maybe they'll figure it out to some degree. It is shit. What are you smoking? Yeah, cloud gaming does suck balls, but it does seem like this is where everything is going to eventually head to. Google Stadia was a failure. Bro, literally, the overlords are NVIDIA. Okay? We're at the mercy of their fucking GPUs. The only other one is AMD, and they're basically NVIDIA, just with a different name. What do you do without AMD, and what do you do without NVIDIA? They literally dictate everything. Intel's on like one fucking leg. I heard about the Chinese GPU. Is that real? The cheap one? Was that real? I can't tell anymore. When you read some shit, it's hard to tell if it's fake or not. It's fucking annoying. Even if you always gotta dig deeper. You can't just be like, all right, I trust this. Okay. You hear about it and you're like, is that real? All right. Can't just like absorb even just like new information now. Even for like something so easy, like, oh yeah, the NVIDIA now. I mean, obviously, if you're reading off like NVIDIA's official. But like a news outlet, like, oh yeah, so the cheap Chinese GPUs are real. Yeah, it's fucking annoying, man. You gotta dive into everything. You guys think they're gonna announce a 6070 or a 6000 series? To me, it sounds like that shit has gotten pushed to the fucking side. Like, we might have the remnants, like the 5000 series, and now NVIDIA's like, bro. Yeah, hardware is getting more and more expensive, dude. I don't know, man. Windows on ARM gaming gets major anti-cheat support, and NVIDIA's new RTX Spark platform is helping solve one of the biggest problems of Windows on ARM gaming anti-cheat support. Anti-cheat software runs a very low level of operating system and is required by many online games. The anti-cheat doesn't support ARM. The game usually won't launch, regardless of how powerful the hardware is, and is working with major anti-cheat. I think it's more interesting to see where these laptops are going to go and if this is truly like the first generation of the future. Like I said, I don't think AI is bad. AI is bad in the hands of a dumbass with a keyboard. Okay? The application of AI is not bad. It's the fact that it's been out there to the public to do fucking dumb shit. So like the consumption is stupid, but the actual like back end of what it can do extremely fast, and then obviously research and shit is incredible. All of that is fucking amazing. When it comes to like the actual low level fucking entertainment, dumbass fucking essentially baiting whatever the fuck your agenda is, XYZ, that shit, actual trash. But then like, oh hey, using AI we analyzed this fucking coral reef and fed it so many instances and found this insane outcome that we would have taken way longer. But due to AI, we're able to get the results fast. Like, stuff like that's incredible. Amazing. All of that, I'm down for. But it just gets used in such a shitty light by everybody else because no one else has fucking talent or has any other application to it other than typing dumb shit into it for, like, some lulz and agenda pushing, you know? So it's like, that part of it's, like, just, like, murky and odd. And just, like, not good. So yeah, the general public should never have fucking had it. But yeah, if this is the future, let's see where these laptops go. This is like a new avenue. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sony 5 p.m. What are they gonna announce? I'm hoping for Destiny 3 Concord 2. Oof, I would love a new horizon. Following more of Aloy. Oh yeah, that's on my wish list. Final Fantasy 9 remake. You crazy brother. Oh yeah, Fate Keeper is today. True. Yo, is this actually? I'm actually surprised they're doing. Is this dude? Early access already is super surprising. I wonder how much content is gonna be in this because this might be insane, or it's either gonna be insane or super shallow. Early access. THQ Nordic new devs, cool ass trailer. I just want to see the weight of this being. If this weight of attack is equivalent to what was shown in the trailer, I'm down. I'm looking at this weight. When you kill this guy. I'm not. My PoE build is crazy. I feel like I'm speed running. You're taking too long to finish PoE 2 campaign, though? Am I? I'm just trying to do all the quests. You need to experience Act 4. This build would be great to go to Act 4 and as well, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like I'm flying through the campaign because everything just gets one-tapped. I don't care if it's the #1 meta build. It's still just like honestly, it's a good new build too, just to like feel out how your how the game plays again. Speedrunners finish campaign in 10 hours. Oh, really? Why would you have the most immersion-breaking dumbass cube amongst like gods in the afterlife of a bunch of dead gods, and then you have a fucking cube for Marvel-ass humor? I blame you guys. I blame you guys, bro. It's the damn gamers, bro. What the fuck is this? We want Destiny 3? No, you don't. Bro, it's good. Destiny 2 died. You guys are free from your prison. The game was mid. You don't want a Destiny 3. You all are ball and gun gamers. If you want a Destiny 3. Literal bot gamers. Same motherfuckers who like the cube. Oh my god. Dude, I didn't mind the God of War Faye. It was cool. Okay, we don't know the gods. Okay, it was going to be a new universe. I was like, who are they going to kill? It looked like a mix of different potential big boss fights, you know? Because, you know, the bosses are what make... The threat is what makes God of War interesting. Because Kratos is very strong, but the gods are fucking sick. And they're so strong. And they can, like... The struggle of what Kratos is against is what makes God of War so good. Because the threat is so high. You're gonna add a fucking cube? What's gonna happen? Guaranteed one of the boss fights is gonna be some Disney bullshit where she's like about to die. And then like the cube's gonna be like, wait for me, here I come. And then the cube's gonna like knock out the boss a little bit. And then she's gonna quickly grab her sword and she's back. Calling it. My chat died, bro. My chat died. I can't see anything. Oh my god, dude. The fucking cube. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing, man? I thought that looked great, dude. I thought I was hyped, but I'm a little I'm worried now. Bro, the cube made it to the cover of the game, which means he is your companion. He is your Paimon the whole game. Kratos had Mimir, but it's like he's a god who was beheaded. So it's like he did have comedic relief during the game, and sometimes it was a little too much, but it was a way more palatable than a fucking cube. You're actually high if you like that shit, bro. You're actually fucking high. In development, for the love of God, change that shit out of Disney into a fucking pendant. Literally, immersion will be fixed. You're all crazy if you like that shit. You're all crazy. I don't believe you. Same gamers who like fucking AI art or some shit. A fucking cube. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Maybe the cube dies within the first minute. All right, maybe it's like an hour. He's on the cover. He gets one tapped. He turns into some gelatinous bullshit, and then the end. Hopefully he fucking dies. Then it's not bad. Then it's not bad. But if he's on the cover, He's surviving the whole game. I low-key like the cube. Buddy, you like Paimon and Genshin. The cube probably changes form. Dude, you know what? You're probably right, okay? It does look like he's gonna be like, I have multiple forms. Red Boss is a Mongolian. Dude, I like the theme. I heard the leak of God of War Faye. I was skeptical. I thought it was gonna be more like Miles Morales. Kind of like a light spinoff, but it seems like they're kind of going full blown with it. Settings good. I'll still play it, bro. I'll still play it, but like, oh dear, motherfucker, bro. You know what? Maybe it's fucking Kratos. All right, and he lost his memory or something, and then the ice cube's gonna melt in like one of those cube things, one of the ice cube trays made out of Kratos, and like he freezes and turns into Kratos or something. Maybe he's like, you know, he'll melt and then he'll freeze again into another form. I don't know, bro. Buddy, Cube of War. What are we doing, man? So random. Ill's trailer, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think they were gonna show off that much gameplay. I remember seeing like the dev upload. The studio uploaded their first like little segment of when they were developing it, and now the game's actually coming out. 80% cutscenes? I don't think so, bro. The way they're doing the physics for their games is crazy. It truly looks like next gen. This is gonna be a great indicator to see how different this gameplay is compared to your traditional Souls-like or Devil May Cry or whatever. Because I don't know what I'm headed into here, but it looked really good. Wolverine looks sick. Wolverine looks like it's gonna be a solid action game. I don't think it's gonna be a holy shit game. It looks like it's gonna be a good action game. Like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. You know what you're getting into. It's gonna be well made. It's gonna be good shit. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's gonna be holy fuck though. Onimusha. Did they pop off? I would say it was okay. I would say it was aight. We already know it was coming out. It was already on the notepad. The wish list. Same with Ill. Same with Phantom Blade Zero. Like, all those games we're aware of. In terms of like straight up brand new releases, how many? Control 2 is already on the list as well. I gotta look at a schedule now, man. They just literally packed September with like 50 games. Actually packed it with 50 games. The Lost Wild it did look familiar. I already have it on my wish list. Oh yeah, it did look familiar. I thought I saw this when they were showing the trailer. I was like, I've seen this before. Yeah, like this looks cool. I already had that. So there are like 3 to 4 games. Until Dawn 2 is 50-50. Completely different devs. They're just taking the IP and now they're developing it. Let's see. It's more of a tropical island. These games are always fun to stream anyway, so whatever. Hollywood Stuntman. This is interesting. It's Saber Interactive, developed in-house by Saber Interactive. Let's see. It might have like fun levels. Saber makes a lot of good racing games, or not racing games, but like vehicle games. Mechanically, like Spin Tires is really cool, or whatever it's called. Rayman, I'm not super hyped for. I never really played Rayman growing up. It looked alright. I don't think I'm gonna play it. It looks like it's alright. It kind of falls into the category of like Ratchet and Clank, where they're well-made, good games, but the Cube Enjoyers demand an apology. Yo, fuck the Cube Enjoyers, man. Fuck the Cube Enjoyers, dude. You're gonna be seeing a dragon and Faye, and it's gonna be like this crazy boss.
What an experience.
And then a fucking cube that looks like they left like
this very quickly
in production by accident and forgot to remove it in post-production. I don't know. Bro's equivalent to the Starbucks cups they left in fucking the Game of Thrones scenes. The dude's literally a Starbucks cup character. Holy shit, but he's on the main cover. I'm done with gaming, bro. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm done. I wonder how well Fate Keeper did. Is this game was a treat, dude. If they this is one of those games where the potential could be limitless if they popped off. Like if the potential is limitless, but you know there's a limit. Yeah, what they did make, it's like, oof, this could be so good. Like honestly, this is what I want. This more cooked is what I would expect Elder Scroll 6 to be. Like it's such a sick, well made. Even the mobs looked really good. The mobs looked so fucking good. They're you play this shit max graphics, they look insane. It has such a good aesthetic to it. Make it more weighty, fucking voice acted, higher production, but it's not gonna happen. There's a quality cap for sure. Unless this game gets such praise from early access that THQ Nordic funds them better or something. I don't know. This could be like this game has the potential of being one of THQ Nordic's best games that they've ever come out with, like one of the highest selling. If it's like even higher quality than like Darksiders, which I think is THQ Nordic's biggest game, right? I don't know. It's super cheap. This is such a good entry point for $8 to be like, yo, this is what we're making. Who likes this? It's literally like a ticket to see what they're working on, and it's like, and then who knows if this game ends up being $39.99, whatever. They're only the publisher, but they're the ones with the fucking wallets. I've settled down on my cube hate. I think it will be fine. I thought about the cube a little more. I don't know if he's gonna change. We'll see. Because he's on the cover of the fucking game. I still think the cube is the stupidest fucking thing. Especially when you have like cool gods. The gods they showed were cool. What was it like? It's a mix. Like the god design was so sick. And it's like, all right, but there's something that adds a comical vibe to it when you add losing to a fucking cube. All right. Hard stuck rage baiter. It's not even rage baiting, bro. It's literally God of fucking War. You're coming off of like the emotional impact of God of War when you start. It's such a good journey. That game, I don't know, bro. That game was like, okay, holy shit, this is actually video game. God of War 2018 was so good. From how it started to then how it all progressed and everything. You aren't the target audience anymore. I'm still gonna play it, bro. Okay? But if the motherfucker's on the cover, he will not die. Maybe he transforms. But it's like the quirky sidekick is such a shit. I've never liked the quirky sidekick. I know people are like, Mimir. Mimir was good. Sometimes had his moments, but it was like he also lore dumped you without being like a complete pain in the ass. But like he was passable. It could have been worse, but like Mimir was solid enough. Like when I saw, you know, he's like a decent. I understand he passes you lore, you know, instead of you're sailing the fucking sea, and he wants to yap a bit to you. Like that's fine. The fucking cube is an immersion breaking piece of shit. Okay. You don't want a fucking jello ass motherfucker there defeating a god. Okay. Or like having its Disney cutscene moment of like boing and like off balances Zeus dumbassly, but for the plot. And then it goes back to Faye clutching. It's like, okay. It's like, it just feels like such a trope character. I've hated side characters like this since half these fucking games since Destiny's shit ass. Even Destiny's fucking bullshit is bad. That was horrible. Genshin's fucking side character is horrible. The one that always follows you around. The Wisp in Zelda was alright, bro. Alright, whatever. But the thing is, I don't know if God of War gamers, you know, I'm dealing with people who like Claptrap, okay? These motherfuckers love the side quirky character, bro. They are the Marvel motherfuckers. They eat this shit up, okay? They love the side character, and they buy the fucking merch. There's gonna be Cube merch to legitimize him fucking more, and they're gonna be like, this is the best character in God of War, which feels like the peak of fucking world lore, believe it or not. And then there's a shit cube, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? It's just it's a weird addition to the character. It's a weird addition. But, like, you know, we haven't seen, it's only a little bit of the game. Santa Monica is great. You know, they're a good fucking studio, man. They're, you know, they get, the gods is like where it's at. All the gods they showed were fucking sick. That's what makes the game, though. It's like something so powerful you're trying to defeat to overcome, you know? I think that's what God of War is. That's why it's like, there's something about the defeat of a god. I don't know, man. It's like, what, right? Graphics and cinematics were good, of course. I mean, God of War was such a good looking game. Like when the giant snake comes out in God of War 2018, that was probably like one of the best shots in gaming. I would say, like, the whole fucking directing and the sequence with the fucking, the audio, the video, the graphics, the fucking, everything popped off. That was one of the best gaming moments. Yeah, the sense of scale was insane. New God of War looks like Forspoken too. Nah, I don't think so, bro. I don't know. I'm totally gonna play about it. My hype is very, you know, I don't care about it being Faye. I don't care. I saw some people say, like, oh, I mean, she died, and then the whole journey of God of War 2018, but we have to spread her ashes on the highest mountain. And then parallel universe. Wait! Behind the scenes video, there's a new video from Cory Balrog. Oh yeah, and the other thing was, yeah, Cory Balrog's not working on a game. He oversees a bunch of the different projects. So he's not specifically working on a game. Phantom Blade 0 got delayed to October 29th. I saw that. I did see that. You know what? They know it's my birthday. And they know it's literally one of my most hyped games of the year. Thank you. That's good. Too many games in September. I can use the cube, but immediately think it's a Marvel thing because of the dialogue. He's supposed to be like a quirky character that has like one-liners to like break the tension real quick in the action. It's like one of those characters. It's one of those characters. I don't know, chat. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bro. The god design, these two characters were sick, but like they always know how to do their god characters, right? Still stun locked by the cube, bro. This is yo. It's called liking video games and showing a little emotion. This motherfucker wants to just get in line. You fucking square ass motherfucker.
Bex,
True, you know what? This is probably...
I will handle that problem.
This is probably coming out with the PlayStation 6, right?
Deal with it.
No? You don't think it will be PlayStation 6? Confirmed PS5? Yeah, like, dude, they're so good at sense of scale, and like their cinematic direction's always so good. Like, all these mobs look fucking awesome. It looks like a sinister land. But you then need that, like, Disney-ass fucking cube to ruin the vibe, bro. And then now it's gonna be like, oh my god. Yes, I'd be the same way if it was a fucking circle or a diamond or a fucking anvil. Most likely what's gonna happen is he's gonna be like, wow, I figured out a way to become smaller and now I can fit in your pocket. And that's what's gonna happen. Because they're gonna have to sneak into some shit and he's gonna be like, what the fuck? They're gonna see your cube ass. And he's gonna be like, oh, I figured out. There's probably a skill tree where it's like you can upgrade the cube or some shit. And he has different forms he can take. Yeah, everybody wants to see like a supermodel fighting or something. But like, I don't know. That'd be more like immersion breaking or something. Like she's fully make-upped up and then fighting. Nah, that didn't even matter, dude. None of that mattered. It was the fucking cube. I didn't see any woke shit there at all. Half the people saying that I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, dude. They don't even play the game. I just want a good God story. Doesn't matter. I see how it ties in because, you know, it's God of War. It's his fucking wife. And then it could have been an Atreus game. But it's, I guess, the parallel. What the hell else were they going to make? Kratos' kind of ended. Kratos' story kind of ended. I don't know how they were going to breadcrumb over to fucking Egypt or some shit. Kratos was like, all right, I need a break. At the end of Ragnarok. It's like he killed Thor and Zeus. Now it's like, okay, now we're gonna go to Egypt all of a sudden. There was no like breadcrumb to leave him there unless they made like a super fucking obvious one for the sake of another one. We shall see. Kratos equals crate equals crates are cubic. Kratos equals cube. You know what? You're right. True. It's actually Kratos. In gel form, in a jelly cube, a jello. And while his body was coming to the realm, it like malfunctioned and turned him into a cube. Exactly. Yeah, dude, it looked crazy, man. This game, insane that it's actually coming out. Wasn't Munfish always bad about their voice acting? Even Atomic Heart was good, but the VA was a little weird, English dubbed. I remember the same thing. It was the same thing, but it's like whatever. The game was good enough. It didn't matter. Yeah, crispy critters and all that weird shit, but it was still... Everything else was like a different style that you haven't really played before. More hype for Ill than God of War? They're gonna be different, brah. They're so different. Ill is gonna be like fucked up, but you have like a linear objective to like escape. The story's kind of gonna be kind of like alright. God of War, you kind of want to see how it connects to Kratos. It has a way bigger universe of connection. Like, the lore is worth paying attention to. Like, obviously, this game, we'll see. But it's going to be, you know, a lot of it is very zombie-esque. Maybe a fucking plague or disease. You know, like... I don't think this is going to be known for its story. It's going to be known for its gameplay and how interesting the physics are on the shooting and stuff and the mob quality. Wolverine looked more mid than the new God of War. Wolverine is weird. I am looking forward to playing it, but every time I see it, like, it will be fun to play. It's going to be fun playing Wolverine. I'm not like holy fuck. I'm not holy fuck about it. I think the coolest part is what's drawing me in is I feel like the bosses are always what draws me in. If there's a sick boss, that is usually a big incentive. And Omega Red looks sick with the way Insomniac does bosses. Like, he'd be kind of sick to fight because these games have a look to them that just look fucking wild at times. It's an action linear game. Yeah, like this is gonna be a big ass popcorn blockbuster ass just like 10-12 hour linear game. I don't know where the fuck he is. They showed like 3 bosses. I can't find him. Yeah, this is gonna be like if Spider-Man didn't have the open world and you're just kind of... It didn't have New York. It's just kind of you're going, right? I think coming off of Spider-Man... Wait, hold up. This is the same studio that did Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man was just so... Right? Yeah, you're going from the insane New York open fucking free flying with Spider-Man doing fucking twirls 360s all through a city. It has such a vibe. And then it's just... It's such a well-made Spider-Man game. This feels... It's way less scale. It's way more condensed. It's condensed, but it doesn't hit that, like, oomph quality hit where you're like, holy fuck. The brutality of Wolverine, yeah, it feels extremely generic. I mean, it definitely just looks like a very, just like an action scene of, like, plot armor. Bro, maybe I'm just getting bored of action. I'm still gonna play it. It's a blockbuster game, bro. But when you nitpick it, after a while of seeing so many action sequences throughout so many forms of movies and video games, it's like, okay, how much plot armor does the motherfucker have to eventually just kill somebody in some specific way and like kill everybody, explosions in some sequence, to then obviously he's gonna fucking win, you know? Like, no shit, action sequences, explosions, the main character, like, dodging shit, like, obviously. But this is like, once you've seen it for the 5,000th time, the action sequences feel more like you're just on fucking rails going forward. Well, yeah, that's the whole story. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. Maybe it's just experiencing so many action sequences after a while. It feels generic. I'm explaining that. This motherfucker's acting like it's an alien concept that I'm describing. Should have been Vampire Survivors coded. It should have been. Here at Insomniac, we made a AAA Vampire Survivor Wolverine. What did you think of Until Dawn? I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50, bro. Until Dawn was one of the best PlayStation exclusives. It was so well made. Top fucking quality. The thing about Until Dawn 2, it's a different dev team. So I don't know. You know what game has a different dev team? Hell Let Loose Vietnam. You know what game has a different dev team, but the previous ones were good? Killing Floor 3. You know, so it's kind of like same name, different people making game. I guess the difference is this is now with the fat PlayStation publishing on top of it. So if it reaches the polish level of Until Dawn, but like, you know, the 2026 version is what you expect, well then sure, I hope they do reach that. That'd be sick. I enjoy playing those games. I think I've literally played all of the Supermassive games. Supermassive sucks ass. They haven't made anything good. They haven't made anything good after Until Dawn. You know, they peaked at Until Dawn, but yo, dude, these motherfuckers. Wait, Ballistic Moon? What? They have made so many games of this nature now. Nah. Oh yeah, they did Little Nightmares 3. That's another example. 1, 2, and Reanimal were so good. Like, this is same title, different dev team. Yeah, they made a lot of the anthology games, okay? And yeah, they never... Until Dawn was when they were published by Sony, though. And then they have made so many that never really caught the wind that Until Dawn had. But goddamn, motherfucker, they keep coming out with them, all right? They keep coming out with them. Until Dawn 2 isn't made by Supermassive. Yeah, no shit. That's literally what I'm talking about. What about the dinosaur game? Yeah, man, that looks cool, dude. I remember seeing it a while ago. Now it's like a lot more, you know, official. Chat, what was the most hyped game you saw yesterday that wasn't ill? I'm not super hyped for Rayman. I'm not dying for Rayman. It looks fucking good, but I'm not like, it ain't on my list. Onimusha True Ace Combat. You're selling your PS5? Nah, God of War is probably coming out in like 2028. End of 2027, 2028. The Lost World. Which one's that? I'm gonna play the Onimusha demo, yeah. What events are today? I don't think there are any events today. The next one is SGF, and then it's mainly on the weekend. Did you like the new Control trailer? It was No Rest for the Wicked trailer. Yeah, true. Hold up. It was kind of a mad trailer, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little underwhelming. But like the previous trailers made the game look really good and they showed more gameplay, so I'm still looking forward to the game. Yeah, they showed way more in-game shots and that was so much hype. Way more hype. Yeah, September is scary. There's like 1,000 games coming out. I gotta figure out what I'm doing, man. I do want to beat Control now that I know the release date of 2. No days off in September. Yeah, it seems like that's gonna be it. Is there a schedule? Do we have one? Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Blood of the Dawnwalker. Ex CD Projekt Red's first fucking make or break studio game. Actually, they have a good amount of time for people to digest this game. Nothing else is coming out. This is actually, they're slated so well. Into September 15th, playing this. This is going to be interesting. This could be really good. Halloween the game is going to be fun. Because these games are always fun. Because they're cross-play and everybody's playing it until they inevitably die. So it'll be fun for a bit. Marvel's Wolverine, obviously going to fucking beat this shit. I mean, come on. I'm not expecting some crazy shit. I know it'll be a fun popcorn game. I'm not gonna cry about it. Warhammer, like all these games to me now look like sevens. Like, oh, popcorn game. Here it goes. Like, this isn't gonna be some fucking defining ass shit. It's gonna be good. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh my god, it's fucking Wolverine. Dawn of War looks good. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 4. This is the RTS. I'm gonna try this. I'm definitely gonna try it. I remember the units looked really, really cool. RTS. Oh yeah, Silent Hill Townfall and Control Resonant both on the same day. And then Onimusha comes out the day after. Sure, brah. Wow, Star Wars Galactic Racer is October 6th. I would say I don't really care. Ace Combat's cool. It's coming out. I don't fully care. Dynasty Wars, I don't care. Rayman, I don't really care. This, I care about. So there's a gap. Onimusha, today, depending on how good Onimusha is, it will be will be priority playthrough. Yes, because this today, depending on how the combat is gonna take precedent over these two. But then I do want to beat this. Silent Hill Townfall is cheaper than Silent Hill F. So this game seems like it's going to be... There's a reason for that. This is either going to be a shorter game or more like a not full-fledged Silent Hill game like F was. Yeah. This might be a one-stream game, to be honest. It's $50. F is $70. Control has 2-day early access? Oh, shit, does it? That kind of works out, but it's still a tight schedule. Yeah, I mean, September's packed. Call of Duty Modern, LOL, or honestly don't give a shit. Yeah, do not give a shit. If I have to put the business suit on, I'll play it because I'll be bored. I'll play it out of curiosity, boredom, and then probably drop it in a day or two. Like, I already know, there's nothing. There ain't shit going on here. Phantom Blade Zero, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. What was the release date of GTA 6? November 19th. Like, there's so much room. So this is like a perfect schedule. This is perfect. So much room in October, but like none of these, all these games needed September. It's like right at the quarter ending. No games in November. Yeah, November is a desert, but we got Suika. It's all good. There's probably some Daredevil dev who's like, fuck that shit. Fuck GTA. Let's release. And then it actually works out because they end up delaying it and they go a little viral because they decided to release it around that time and then they get massive sales. There might be a champion out there. I don't know who. Do you guys think it's coming out in November? If I were betting, I think it's being delayed. I would, if I had to red or black, I would say delayed. The Guild Wars 3 domain has been updated just now. Is it really going to be it? Oh my god. Chat, SGF. It's at 5 o'clock, right? We'll see what's going on. I don't know what to expect. Other than, I want to see the Blood, that one fucking game's update. What crap game is Jeff gonna push on us this time? Motherfucker, who gives a shit, bro? He might be excited in the way he introduces it, but it's like, some of you motherfuckers are so emotionally invested, it's like kind of cringe, okay? There's always gonna be like, oh my god, this was my favorite. Introducing the world premiere. It's like, shut the fuck up, you emotional ass gamers, bro. Just take the fucking trailer. The hype and the placement might not be great or whatever. Who gives a fuck? You're just there for the trailer, not the intro to the trailer. The host talking about the game that is about to be displayed. You can then figure out your own fucking hype. If you can't control yourself, shut the fuck up. You got so much slack for that shit yesterday. It's not even being mad, bro. That's such a dumbass response. It's more like you need to hear the damn truth. Toddler ass response, motherfucker, in the chat. Oh my god, the hype. Oh my god, high guard. How is this the final game? It's like, bro, who gives a fuck? You were complaining about that. It's literally your own fault. At the end of the day, you're just there to see the fucking game and to see if it's gonna be of interest and if you will be purchasing, playing, or following said fucking game. And guess what? You whining fuck, you're here for SGF and you're gonna be there for the next presentation he does because who fucking cares? You're there for the game. You're there to see what the new shit in the industry is. The end. Not how the fuck they're presenting it. So yeah, Jeff does win. And no shit, it's a production. He's gonna make money out of it. And it's happened, your dream job. Oh my god, is this real? Carpet cleaning simulator? Oh my god. New God of War, Laufey, combat first look. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna beat it and shit. I'm still, it's a God of War game. I'm gonna see where they take it. The thing is, the universe is deep, bro. The lore is interesting. Let's see how these devs actually fucking mold it. The thing is, God of War 2018's reveal to E3 trailer was like actual peak to then the game coming out. To the point, I don't know how they would top that. Bro, the E3 reveal with the fucking music and the dragon flying over and the whole sequence was so damn good. Into waiting for the game to come out and actually it feeling like a true console actual fucking 10 out of 10 $60 experience or whatever the fuck the price was when it came out. I would say this game didn't hit as hard, but like whatever. I do not mind the fucking, I don't mind the gender of the main character as long as the story is good. I would say the best game I have played with a female lead, I'm probably missing one. I'm going to say Plague Inc. Or not Plague Inc. Fucking A Plague Tale. Excluding The Last of Us. Hellblade? Nah. What do you mean Freudian slip? What the fuck are you talking about? Bro saying shit, he doesn't even know what he's typing. You want a new Dynasty Warriors? The latest one was actually really well received. People loved it, dude. Whoa, wait a minute. 1 hour, less than an hour ago? Oh, fuck. What did they say? Let me see. I will say, I will say the writing in Ragnarok people criticize and I see it. God of War, Kratos had so many good one-liners. He didn't say much, but his one-liners were like hit perfectly. Did they change the writer in Ragnarok? He had a lot of boy, yes, he did say that a lot, but the thing is, the more you talk, Kratos is the perfect example of you don't need to fucking talk a lot, but when he does say something, it's very minimal language, but you understand. He doesn't need a lot of dialogue. It's his character. He had a lot of good fucking one-liners in 2018. I think it was a different writer for Ragnarok, though. This is going to be the most mediocre game ever. I think the thing is, this game has the best depiction of God characters in gaming. It does. It has the best. So I would say I'm more curious about who the villains are. That is probably the best. Who the fuck else, chat? Bro saying smite. Ban the motherfucker saying smite. Actually stupid. What are you talking? Fucking Hades, bro? It's a PNG. Oh my god. What are you even talking about? What do you mean smite? What the fuck? Bro, God of War has the best depiction of gods in gaming. What are we smoking here, boys? What the fuck are you talking about? Hades that's not even fucking glaze, bro. Hades does a great job with the way they voice acted, show the different gods. Yes, but in terms of like scale and peak shit, God of War is better. So yeah, I'm more curious about the different gods they show and how big the scale's gonna be here. I mean, shit. All gods are cubes. It's not even graphics, Andy, dude. What are you even talking about? Hold on, this literally was just published. What did they say about the fucking cube? Lobby has long represented an exciting way to branch out and to tell new and different stories that enrich the God of War we know. We spoke to the game director about the announcement of the game. God of War's identity has changed so many times in Lafe. I still don't know how to say it. It's probably the most drastic. Having worked on the franchise for a long time and been through a lot of those evolutions, I think it's telling an epic story that is tons of fantasy and violence, but at the heart of it, it's still a real human personal story. A lot of people think of Kratos one way as rage-filled, but there was a real person underneath that, and for us seeing the evolution over time with the different consoles and thinking about what new things can we bring to the storytelling, what new things can we bring it to the combat experience and being able to blah, blah, blah. I mean, I know a little bit more than what we've shown for the reveal. So for me, Faye definitely has violence in it and is capable of that. I think it's just more what does a warrior look like in Faye. That's a little different than what a warrior looks like in Kratos. Okay. It's like she's just defending the people criticizing Faye being the character. I don't think it's a bad character. I think people are being fucking weird. I think there's a lot of the problem is there's a lot of tourist takes. That's the fucking problem. Biggest microphone fucking tourist take goes viral. All the other tourists see it too. And then that's all you hear. And then 95% of the people who played it, the actual games don't really have the microphone. So these motherfuckers just push it and then that's all everybody sees. I don't think it's a bad take, okay? Anyone who played fucking Ragnarok knows it would be kind of stupid to make another Kratos game. Like, the guy needs a bit of a vacation. And if this is kind of like the key to then have Kratos come back, it makes fucking sense. He literally was done after, dude. What are you talking about? Ragnarok was like a conclusion. He fucking kills Thor and fucking Zeus. Oh, now we gotta go get more gods. Now we gotta go kill more gods. No, it kind of then like, okay, now it was like, even Atreus grew up and had like a good adolescent story with his fucking dad. They're not gonna now go kill more gods. I don't even know how they would bring it over to fucking Egypt other than to sell more. Other than, oh yeah, we're never gonna do another God of War. Kratos is back. What do you mean I didn't finish it, bro? What the... Dude, half you guys are so fucking stupid. What are you even talking about? Literally VOD proof of the ending. Valhalla? Which one was Valhalla again? I don't even fucking remember. The DLC. It was the roguelike mode? Dude, come on, man. The roguelike mode, that shit seemed like it was filler to just sell a little more copies. It had a bit of story. Yeah, it seemed like it was like the tiny shred of development that they had a bunch of shit that they could just make it in to a roguelike and sell it. Okay, it's literally fucking filler with maybe a bit of canon involved. The actual fucking meat was Ragnarok in 2018. You know, they're probably like looking at their fucking files and they're like, bro, we can literally rehash this shit and make a roguelike real quick as a side project. And then throw a bit of lore dump in it and sell it for how much? I don't know. I don't think Faye is a bad character at all. I think it's fine. That was not my concern whatsoever. I see how it fits. It's how many Kratos God of War games? There's so many. There's so many as him as the main character, and now this is like his wife. And then it's eventually probably going to go back to Kratos. I still think it kind of reminds me a little of how it was Miles Morales in Spider-Man. And then it will go back to fucking Peter Parker eventually. In like a weird way, but then it does kind of make it seem like a DLC that they then made into a full-blown fucking game. Or not a DLC, but like a side game that then they were like, yo, we're going to go all out with this one. Yeah, what if they had done Atreus? Yeah, what if they done Atreus? This is not a spin-off. Yeah, I know. I'm saying what they could. I wonder if they went into this saying they were going to make a game like Miles Morales, where it's like a 60 full-blown priced game, or slightly cheaper, but like a bit more involved, and then decided to then, no, we're going to make it a full-blown production, as in like the next God of War big game. This is the next God of War big game. Yeah, I don't know who else they were going to use, though. Like, sure, they could have done another Kratos game. Yes. To me, it feels like Ragnarok is so fresh. It would seem like, oh, it doesn't feel hype if there was another Kratos game. As a God of War fan, if it was Kratos, it feels a lot more mild. Anything is better than the cube. I don't even know if my hype would change much, because Ragnarok just feels so fresh. Like it was such a peak fucking got to the tip of the mountain, and then anything they made after feels like they're just trying to milk it. You motherfuckers are used to eating milk shit, okay? You Marvel motherfuckers, okay? Half your opinions are shit. You would take a fucking sequel of anything. I've seen what dumb shit you motherfuckers throw your money at. You buy amiibos and plastic garbage, okay? Shut the fuck up. Collectibles of trash, okay? Of course you're gonna take sequels and trilogies, whatever the fuck else. More milk, milk, milk. What about Frank the Cube? Where's Frank at? What's up with the fucking cube? So Frank has always been a character. I was with the team for 2 years on the reboot, working up to 2018, and then when I came back, people mentioned the squirrel in Ragnarok. I do think 2018 was better than Ragnarok. Ragnarok introduced a bunch of characters. I would even say that the thing about the squirrel is he's not on the fucking cover of the game, and he's not going to be chirping in your ear for an hour. You can literally avoid him the whole game. So that's a dumbass take. That's a tourist fucking take once again, dude. People didn't play the game. They're like, oh yeah, motherfucker, you like the fucking squirrel? Dude, you can literally avoid the squirrel the whole game. I actually think, accidentally, I never saw the squirrel in Ragnarok until like 70% in the game. I came across him and it was like, oh shit. He was introducing himself like I should have found him early on in the game, and he like blended in and I never interacted with him. The squirrel god, bro. Frank has always been a character. I was with the team for 2 years on the reboot, working up to 2018, and then when I came back to the studio in 2021, the two characters that were whole and in the pre-production of Lafe were Faye and Frank. Yeah, because he's a fucking cube in pre-production. Motherfucker, you can just like, there's probably whatever program they use, it's like a default button to make a circle, a sphere, or a fucking cube. Corey and I have talked about it. You can make a fucking cube. Any Blender motherfucker probably can make a cube. That's like 101. If I learned how to game dev, I bet the first thing I would make is a fucking cube. If I was a 3D motherfucker who knew how to do this shit, I would make a cube. Or a sphere. That's... Come on, man. I bet the tutorial, if you look it up, it says the damn cube. I bet it does. 101 intro to 3D art development. Make a fucking sphere. That's like your final exam in freshman year or some shit. There's got to be one guy in 3D class. 3D animation class. First thing is a donut. That seems way more difficult than a fucking sphere, okay? Because you got to make a gap in the middle. It's easy. Corey and I have talked about it a lot in the challenge of taking something that could be look, the good thing is I can change my mind. I'm not a fuck. Right now, this cube is the dumbest shit, okay? Who knows? I'm going to play it. By the end, he might be the best fucking character in the game. But right now, this is the worst fucking idea I've ever seen in God of War. Corey and I have talked about it a lot in the challenge of taking something that could be interpreted as a non-personality, an inanimate object, and really just driving a human connection with that and caring about it. As a companion, Frank offers mechanically some interesting ideas. That's always been Frank. And then for Rue, we knew we wanted Faye to have a legendary weapon. The Leviathan axe really is Kratos', and now she gave it to him. She's not taking it back. So for us, we wanted to find a weapon that could really play to Faye's strengths, the nimbleness, but still being deadly, that kind of flexibility and speed. As we were doing a lot of development, the ribbons started to take form. Blah blah blah. Is an original sword of God of War. It's an epic sword. It has a story. Understood. Coming back to Frank, the good faith discussion around Frank that some are having relates to the question of what impact does he have on the tone of the game, the way it's written, and the way it emotionally plays out. The worries around the Marvelification. This article just came out. They're talking to the game director, so it's insight into everything. Or the Josh Whedonification of God of War. Is there anything you can say to perhaps give people a better understanding of what Frank is there for? Frank has probably got 6 or 7 lines in the reel, so it's not a fully developed personality present there because we're just not having as much conversation. So I would say, as we're still in development of all these things, we're treating Frank as we would any companion character. His earnestness, his honesty about being in the moment is kind of integral to his character, but that doesn't make him completely unserious. For us, we want to find his humanity, and as we'll discover in the world of every when things are not great right now. So for him, I think it's really about helping Faye see the world as it is, so he's not meant to be a joke in that kind of capacity. Okay. We'll see. All right. I thought it was interesting that he was so immediately trusting of Faye. Yeah, and I think that is a component to his personality, but there's a little bit more depth to why he is like that. Does he need to be that way when you're depicting a world that is so brutal as what we saw? Do you need that kind of character to stop it from being a bit much? Mimir at times had that function. Yeah, I think all the characters Kratos is pretty serious a lot of the time, and so the levity of other people stands in contrast to that a lot. We have characters that can go across the spectrum of that, so it's not that we have to be very serious and very light. I think we have real people as much as we can, but I think the reveal is just a very small section of everyone, and so we kind of open up the world to see the next things. Frank fits into that part. Everyone has been thinking that I could just roll in all of your story, even good at it. Whatever. What is Alafe's goal? True. Well, I think that she is trying to get back to Kratos and Atreus, and we'll see how she goes. Get back to them, yeah, or to help them. Yeah, everything else is like more like talking about Faye's gameplay and shit, but it's like, we'll play it and see her character and how she is. Kratos is still going to get his own games. I did see that. That sounds like he said it because of the stupid fucks who are knocking on his door. Okay, like, don't worry, okay? You're gonna get your candy. Like, no shit he's gonna say this. No shit they're gonna make another Kratos game. Will you play Killer Bean? Yeah, I'll be playing it. That looks like potential game of the year, actually. All these AAA games and the actual sleeper cell is launching. This is slated to be the Expedition 33 of this year. It's just stupid though, because if she can come back from the dead, then so can all the other gods, which is dumb as fuck.
To shape the world.
True. I mean, I will say, yeah, there is a little bit of that. Sure. It is the emotional journey of they're burying the kid's mom and Kratos' wife. And it's like, meanwhile, she's actually in like complete fucking mental torture in like a different realm. So it is kind of like, it does a bit unravel the gravity and the emotional impact of like the whole fucking game. The whole point, you literally kill a dragon and defeat gods. The peak fucking mythology gods. To spread her ashes at the top of the mountain. And then she's like, oh, fuck, I'm still alive. I don't know, man. We don't know that? Yeah, yeah, but what do you mean? You played it. What do you mean? You played it. Kratos literally died and came back 2 to 3 times. Yeah, but the emotional impact of them doing that together makes it seem like she's fucking dead. She's just permanently dead in the realm of Kratos and Atreus. Jaded gamer take? Not really. It's more like asking a question to see how they tie it in. I really think you're overreacting with the cube. Buddy, relax. Okay, we already know you fucking pre-purchased the merch. The fucking cube merch. Relax, bro. Dude already pre-ordered the Funko Pop. Take a breather and relax. Just think outside the box. Hilarious, man. Hilarious. What else? I don't know what to expect from SGF. One of my the most hyped game from China will be there. I hope they show a lot more gameplay. We already saw the ill trailer, so I don't think we're going to see them there. I honestly don't know what the fuck we're going to see. I have no expectations at all. I have no expectations. We might see the Blade game. We might see footage of the Blade game. It will be an interesting contrast to how Wolverine is. I don't know. I have no idea. If Guild Wars 3 is real, that would be insane. Someone said their domain updated today. That would actually be crazy, but I'm going in thinking it's not Guild Wars 3. I feel like everything's been so announced already. I doubt From Software is going to be there. I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. Next Resident Evil remake will be there. You think so? I think it's too early because Onimusha was so fucking good. So maybe the demo was cranked down on difficulty, plus maybe it was like a beginning portion of the game or something. I don't know. But it was good shit, man. The combat felt nice. RE Code Veronica remake will be revealed in SGF. Which one is Code Veronica? Is that something? Which one is that? 5% chance Naughty Dog was saved for SGF so it didn't compete for Lafe Spotlight. I mean, the way Capcom does their remakes, whatever, it's probably gonna be great. I'm just surprised that they announced that. Damn, Capcom's been fucking popping off, dude. Lead character artist. Oh, they had a job. Lead character artist, unannounced title. Full time, 2 years, May 2024. The hype here is because this is the only Western dev that can pull off a AAA MMO. These are the that are established with a history of MMO creation. They're literally the last. Without if this isn't that, there's no one else unless it's a new fucking team. Cue the people saying Riot MMO. Once again, they have no fucking experience making an MMO. I still think the MMO is going to be canceled. I think they're still heavily trying to figure out what the hell the MMO is going to be. What happened to your cam, bro? Wait, you can't see it? Guys, can you see it? I see it. It's working on my end. Yo, restart your computer, bro. Yeah, I'm waving. Do you see it? Yeah, restart your computer, man. It's a bug on Twitch. Yeah, make sure you shut it down. You have to hit the power button on your computer and wait 5 minutes. Yeah, it's a Twitch bug. Yeah, do it right now. Actually, you know what? Don't come back. God damn. Monster Hunter Wilds expansion. Oh, yeah, true. I could see that. That, honestly, yes. If I was betting, yes, agreed. We're going to see a Monster Hunter DLC. I would take that over another Resident Evil just because Requiem still feels pretty fresh. It feels like it was forever ago, but it was literally like a couple of months ago. Damn, they're going all in on the mount. I remember when Guild Wars 2 first launched, people are like, wait, there's no mounts in the game. And then eventually they patched it and the mounts were really, really good. God damn, bro. Let's see. This is going to be fucking crazy. I wonder if one of the races you can play as a bear, which is kind of cool. This dude, they always had interesting races in this game. Even the weird fucking wolf dudes were sick too.
I'm Tim Schafer.
Yeah, the Norn were sick. Yeah, these guys, that'd be a cool class to play. Yeah, the Norns were cool. The fucking, the Char. Yeah, the Char were cool. They had very cool races in this game. Game was 2 instanced. Yeah, let's see how open world this shit is. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a very interesting project if they deliver on this. Lords of the Fallen, that was a cool ass trailer for the game. I didn't like the first game on release, but like all the trailers they've released for Lords of the Fallen 2, like their fucking trailer team is insane. I remember their last trailer was wicked sick too, actually. Was it this trailer? It was the one with, yeah, this trailer too. Every single Lord of the Fallen trailer has been so good. That Chronicles game looked like what was it again? Chronicle, what the fuck? They actually look like they're popping off with this game. That looked like a way more... It actually looks like they're trying to make this like a Mountain Blade. Oh, even, wait a minute. This is like Mountain Blade. They even have the over map. Oh, so for sure it is. Yeah, it's like Bannerlord. Oh, okay. That's cool. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, Code Veronica looked fucking sick too. I mean, shit, Code Veronica on the wish list. How is this actually on? Holy shit, man! Is everything so loud? Is Code Veronica? What did they even call it? Is it Resident Evil 5? No, it's not. Which one is it? I never played Veronica. Where does that line up in the story of it all? You guys said it's a full-blown game. It was on GameCube. I had GameCube, bro. I never played that shit. It's after RE3. Yeah, I mean, shit, those dude, Capcom, they are the best remake makers by far. Like, it's always a fine wine, so it's gonna be good shit. Is Mortal Shell 2? I'll try it tomorrow. I beat the first game. I thought it was bad. But a beta, I commend the beta, okay? Let me see if they actually figured it out. This was one of the first Dark Souls-inspired dev teams trying to make a fucking Souls-like, and it was like, eh. I'm gonna delete Fate Keeper for now, but that game was so good. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition comes on August 20th. 2 new classes, 4 new armor sets. The fuck? Tarnished Edition? Dude, I loved Elden Ring. I don't give a fuck. I'm not interested in anything else Elden Ring related. Now it just feels like milking it. Even a patch? I don't care. I don't care. I consumed so much Elden Ring. I was the peak of the peak. I am now looking for something to top that. I am now on the hunt to see what tops that. Because Elden Ring was a perfect fucking experience. Crossfire looked interesting. Okay, it looked interesting. Maybe, why not? Why not? I kind of like when a dev comes out and they mention the fact that they made new tech in a way. I feel like that, like they focused on how the movement is. I don't know. I think that kind of makes it a little interesting. Like they're trying to do something a bit different. Alien Isolation 2, is that up on Steam? Oh, nice. Oh, I hope they pop off with this. I hope so. I really, really hope they pull this shit off. I feel like they should have. It took a long time for them to announce the second one, and now that it's actually happening, hopefully they're letting them go all out because the first one was so fucking good. Sometimes game development is weird, and it's just, you know how it is. Sometimes the sequel won't be as good. They're pogging off there. Yeah, this game actually looks sick. What the fuck? First game from them. This had a pretty sick style to it. I liked how everybody's like survival looking, but it looks kind of. It looks like you're just like a regular group of hikers, and you come across like some alien shit, and now you have to deal with it. It has like, yeah, that's what I meant by it looked like it could be real or something. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of sick. Looks out of place. Arc Hikers. Yeah, the new Stellar Blade game. I mean, Stellar Blade was an insane looking game. So seeing how they depict their futuristic city look, it's probably going to look absolutely fucking wild. No comment on the cube. What cube? Bro, this game's about the fucking cube, all right? You think this thing is voice acted and has jokes? No, this shit looks like it's actually implemented. That's an actual perfect cube. I say it fully fits the theme. It fully immersed. Makes sense 1-to-1. This was a cool reveal, actually. Definitely wishlist this shit. Gen Atlas. Oh yeah, you know, we'll see. We'll see. That one game, those like couple of games that were really good. The Last Guardian and whatever the fuck the other one was called. I forgot. Something of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, Gen Atlas did look pretty fucking sick. Yeah, the scale of this, and obviously it being... It looks like you're gonna be, like, able to control robot corpses or something. I really trust the dev on this. I mean, that's all you have here. It's the guy's fucking record that is really good. Looks more like a boring tech demo. Yeah, I guess you could say, sure. I mean, sure. You gotta trust the dev, bro. The games have a vibe to it. You could say if Shadow of the Colossus came out today, I don't know if people would accept it as much. I feel like people, I don't know. I can see people not liking The Last Guardian or Shadow of the Colossus. It's more of like an emotional attachment game. You're literally controlling living beings in both the games. Actually, Shadow of the Colossus, you're just climbing. Last Guardian, aren't you controlling like a creature? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like those games were like legendary for the PlayStation, but this one, it will find its people. This is going to be this one will be very interesting to follow, especially because this is going to be on PC too. None of those games were on PC. Like these type of games would even fall into the Journey vibe too, but a lot more, I guess, puzzly and shit. Yeah, like it's very atmospheric. art direction, move a ball over here to activate something. Stop yapping, CSGO time? Bro, we got Gothic 1 in 23 minutes, hashtag ad. Let me see here. Gothic is an ultra hardcore RPG. You won't like it. Well, I'll hate it and play it with you.